You can't miss it. Extremely thick fog out there everywhere.
It is everywhere. Reminding all of us, of course, to take extra precautions when we hit the roads in these winter weather driving conditions. So we decided to take our reporter from Florida, throw her behind the wheel. Here's Karen Lehr.
Dawn, Michelle, throw me in a thunderstorm or a hurricane and I can handle it just fine. But throw a little ice in the mixture and it's another story. So ISP met me out on their training track today to take their skid car for a spin, and they definitely taught me a thing or two.
Okay. Step one, put it in drive.
For some, driving in thick fog on ice-covered roads may be second nature. But for inexperienced drivers or those new to winter driving, like myself, not so simple.
Quick movement, whether it's from the steering wheel, whether you accelerate fast or you brake hard, has a tendency to cause your vehicle to lose control.
Which is exactly what happened to me on the police training track. You can tell by the car's spinning lights, my first reaction was to slam on the brakes. But Sergeant Dye says if your car starts to skid, gently ease up on the gas, turn into your slide, and slowly try to correct it. Want to avoid it altogether? Patience is key.
First off, slow down and give yourself room. Give yourself a lot more room than you would normally. Brake sooner, turn slower, accelerate slowly.
And if you plan to rely on your four-wheel drive to save you, think again.
Because people think that the four-wheel drive is going to improve something. And all it does is give them traction to get going faster. But once one of the wheels breaks traction, you're just going to crash at a higher speed.
Sergeant Dye says to be observant of the road surface when you're driving, especially when coming up to a traffic light or stop sign.
And the road will look a little bit darker than normal. When you see that darker asphalt or concrete on the road, you need to be aware that that's probably ice.
Parts of the road where cars spend time sitting tend to warm up, allowing snow to melt and refreeze, creating black ice. If you don't start slowing down soon enough, you may find yourself skidding into the middle of an intersection. Black ice on the road is a big reason experts recommend not to use cruise control in these conditions. But after a few test runs and several laps around the track, Sergeant Dye says this Florida girl is ready to take on the rough winter roads.
So what would you grade my driving in winter weather conditions?
You've greatly improved. I would feel comfortable with you out on the roads.
There are also several things you should check out on your car before you hit the road. First, check your radiator so it won't freeze up, and be sure your tires are in good shape with plenty of tread. Sergeant Dye also says it's extremely important to defrost your entire windshield, not just a small space to see out of. For more tips, log on to IdahoOnYourSide.com. Live in studio, I'm Karen Lehr, today 6 on your side.